How's it going? This is Rob O'Malley from Summit Funding. This video is just intended to share a little bit about me, Summit Funding, the mortgage bank, and how we work over here at Summit. All right, so I've been in the mortgage industry since 2001. I've helped well over 1,000 families with purchase and refinance transactions here in Eastern Contra Costa County and all over the state of California. I've been with Summit Funding now for almost 5 years, and my mantra's kind of come down to I wish that Summit had found me 15 years ago. Here's why. Summit Funding is a mortgage bank. It's been based out of Sacramento since 1994. It's a national bank, so we are what we call an agency direct lender. We have branch offices from Hawaii all the way to North Carolina. And being an agency direct lender means we don't have to sell our loans on the secondary market to other investing institutions. We can sell them directly to Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae. And then we service a great majority of the loans we fund. In fact, 95% of the government loans we fund, we retain the servicing on. What does that mean to us on the street? That means that we have far fewer investor overlays or fewer rules to our guidelines. It allows us to excel with FHA, especially VA loans. And again, on conventional, we can, if it doesn't work with Fannie Mae, we flip it to Freddie Mac. It allows us to do things like non-occupant co-signers for borrowers that ordinarily would only be able to do that situation with an FHA loan. Now we can do it conventional. There's a ton of benefits to it. The bottom line is Summit Funding is a national mortgage bank, privately held, based out of Sacramento, and we have just got a ton of juice on how we can lend. That puts us in an advantageous position to assist you and your buyer clients. Now, a little bit more about Summit Funding and what it's done to help me grow my business. And when I came to Summit, I never had a team model. I've had one or two assistants along the way. I now have a full-blown production team. Why do I share this with people? Because sometimes I work with agents who don't understand the team model, or maybe they just don't like it. And I want to make sure everybody knows exactly what to expect when they work with Rob O'Malley. So there's me. I'm Rob O'Malley, branch manager and senior loan officer. I'm also a coach to other loan officers within Summit Funding, and I get coached professionally by the Core Training Company. So what have I learned through all of this coaching and Summit Funding's trainings is that in today's mortgage climate, you can't do it all by yourself. Not if you're going to do more than 2, maybe 3 loans a month. You get to 4 or 5 loans a month, you're at critical mass. There's far too many regulations, too many background checks, documentation, guidelines that have to be adhered to. I mean, there's just a myriad of things that go into each and every single loan. It's extremely labor intensive to fund a mortgage loan. So if a loan officer wants to provide great service and an excellent experience to the borrower and the realtors every single time, you just can't do it alone anymore. So how does it work? I'm Rob O'Malley. I'm the loan officer. I'm the one that's out meeting with the realtors, creating relationships, and being the face to the clients in a transaction. So the lead comes in. It goes to my first assistant, Kayla McKissick. Kayla is my loan partner 1. She manages the lead tracker. All the leads that come in are Kayla's responsibility. She calls them immediately, tries to get the client on the phone, take the loan application, pull a credit report, issue the needs list, and then do an immediate follow-up email to the referring realtor. And if we can't get a hold of those clients immediately, she's calling all week long, and every Friday, Kayla will send out an update email to the referring realtor partners that we work with and letting them know the status of the leads we've received that week. Okay, so let's say now that we've reached the client. Kayla has taken the loan app, pulled the credit, gathered the income and asset documentation. She then passes the file off to my team captain, who is an NMLS licensed processor with 15 years experience. Now she's my team captain, Beth Knight. Beth will analyze the borrower's tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, any and all asset and income information using our underwriter's income calculation worksheets. And then once the data is all loaded into the loan application, I then get the consultation appointment. So it goes Kayla, Beth, Rob. I'd sit and I do a full-blown consultation, and I want you to understand that I do edify my realtor referral partners. I explain the full lending process to the client. Client gets I run the rates in front of them. I run the file up to Fannie Mae's website and do an automated underwrite in front of the client. Go through every single closing cost line by line. I make sure that we triangulate the loan product that's right for the client with full participation from the borrower so they understand what they're getting into. Then the borrower goes out with a pre-approval letter, a copy of their Fannie Mae automated underwritten loan approval, full breakdown of their closing costs and payments, so that you, the realtor, when you're writing the offer, or you, the realtor, when you're reviewing offers, can really know that your borrower is rock solid. I'm happy to talk to all listing agents during the pre-approval process, offer and acceptance process. Once it goes into contract, it then gets assigned to one of my other two licensed NMLS licensed assistants, either Ashley Jacobson or John Wilmot. Ashley or John will then take that loan from contract to loan docs, working with our underwriting and processing departments. As in every single Tuesday, there's a minimum of one update phone call that goes out from either John or Ashley, and then I do follow-up calls behind to see how the team's working, see how everything's going, make sure the client's getting the service that they deserve and that I've promised them they will. So every Tuesday there's a phone call that goes out to the listing agent, the buyer's agent, the borrower, and then a follow-up email that includes both agents, the borrower, and the escrow officer. I want everybody in the loop. And once docs are out, I'm then coming to the signing appointment. I like to provide a 6-point gift plan throughout the whole process. So it's a tough deal. Doing loans is not easy. But the moral of the story is we're going to give them as much communication as possible. And we're going to give them gifts at every celebration point throughout. And then I show up at the signing appointment, box of See's candy. I love to go out after the fact, meet with them with a bottle of non-alcoholic champagne with the referring realtor, take some pictures, drinking some non-alcoholic bubbly, and get them up on Facebook, have some fun with it. And then even 30 days after close of escrow, I call them one more time and I let them know that I'm still here and I'm going to send them out a CD. It's the 6 Steps to Financial Freedom CD from my coaching company. And included in that is a full-blown letter that talks about what they should do now that they're a homeowner, and with a referral to my financial planner and life insurance individual, my professional CPA, person that I hire to do home improvements around the house, contractor, landscaper, pool service, you name it. I try to put it all in one spot and I send it out to him at the close, after the close of escrow 30 days later. I just want you to know that if you trust Rob O'Malley and my team with your clients and your referrals, they will get the very best service possible. I'm always checking in, wanting to make sure that you're getting the service that you expect, and I want to make sure that your clients are having a wonderful experience. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this video. This is Rob O'Malley. Talk to you soon.